Hey everybody, welcome to HDpiano. My name is Ted, and in today's lesson we're learning Harmony Hall by Vampire Weekend. In this first video I'm going to teach you the pre-chorus, which sounds like this. There's the pre-chorus. So that's the first part. The rest of this lesson can be found at HDpiano.com if you're not there already. My question for you today is, how do you feel the new Vampire Weekend album, Father of the Bride, compares to their previous album, Modern Vampires of the City? I'm a fan of both, but I'm curious what you guys think. Okay, let's learn this piano part. So let's start by learning the chords here. We're starting with F sharp major. And a quick note that all of these chords belong in the key of B major. And that scale looks like this. All right, lots of sharps in this key. So again, our first chord is F sharp major. That's F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Our next chord is B major. F sharp, B, D sharp. And then our last chord is E major, which we'll start by playing like this. E, G sharp, B. And then we'll play in what's called a higher inversion of that chord. It's just the chord flipped on its head with the E one octave higher. So this is still called an E major chord. All right, so that's all we really need for this section. We're playing with those three chords. All right, and what's happening rhythmically, that's the tricky thing here. I'm going to try counting through these 16th note subdivisions with you. So we count those by going 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, if each of those numbers is a beat. Okay, so here we go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and let's stop there. That's the first measure. So you saw I'm doing this rocking pattern between the lowest note on my thumb and then the higher two notes. And you notice right there at the end, that's important to note, I go back from the B back to the F sharp on my way to the E, just briefly. We might call that a passing chord. Okay, so there's the first measure. Let's try that rhythm a little bit faster. So we'll go 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. So you might practice this rhythm by itself. If you're away from the instrument, you could practice this rhythm by just going back and forth between your thumb and these two fingers. In a later part of the song, we're going to be playing the same rhythm between our left hand and our right hand. So that ga 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 ga, that rhythm. That's the fun thing about this part is that rhythm. All right, so let's try playing that same rhythm on the next measure with the E major chord. So that'll be like this. And you notice right at the end, I go from that higher E major inversion back to a B. So in that case, this is our passing chord, the B chord. Okay. So I'm going to put the two measures together now at a nice slow tempo. Let's check that out. By the way, my left hand's hanging out, but you notice this is all right hand in this part. I might as well put it in my lap. Okay, so let's do these two measures together. We have 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E, and da. All right. So once you get that down with both of those measures, that same pattern repeats. And in the example at the beginning of this video, I actually just played it twice, but the whole pre-chorus section actually has you playing it 4 times to go along with the recording. So we would say that that's 8 measures, right? 4 times through the pattern, and the pattern's 2 measures. So it's an 8-measure section. So let's try just linking 4 of those measures together a little bit faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 measures of the pre-chorus. Pretty fun piano part in this song. And you notice I'm playing it without any pedal. It's pretty dry. It's very rhythmic. All right, so I hope you stick around for the other parts of this video lesson series for Harmony Hall by Vampire Weekend. We're going to have some fun other things to learn. And if you're familiar with the recording, you'll probably have noticed all the cool piano parts there are to learn. So the rest of those lesson sections, those are at HDpiano.com. And while I've got you, you should go check us out on social media, HDpiano. And you can give us song ideas too if there's other songs you want to learn. Those are at requests.hdpiano.com. I'm Ted with hdpiano.com, the home of the hybrid piano lesson. And I'll see you there for the rest.